So for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Josh Stout. I'm the Effingham County Board Chairman. I want to welcome everybody to our event today. I am also a airport commissioner on the Effingham County Airport Commission as well. So we got a great day. The weather cooperated. So we are excited about that. I want to just extend an appreciation for you guys coming out and supporting and highlighting the Effingham County Runway Extension Project. I'm going to give a real quick rundown of how this is going to go. We're going to have a couple speakers. Our airport commissioner is going to speak. Our airport superintendent / county engineer will speak. And then I'm going to invite those that have been identified that will have a shovel. We're going to go just to the right of the tank over here. There's some loose dirt. We'll collect over there for the groundbreaking part of it. And I want to invite our elected officials and leaders to kind of moon in behind it for a photograph, because I want to make sure that we include everybody that showed up. So I grew up about a mile south of here as the crow flies. So every morning and every night that I went home or went to school, I would see the little flash of light from this airport growing up. And I always thought, not knowing any better, being a young guy, that, you know, this was like the big commercial planes were coming in and, you know, all that good stuff. Well, come to find out, we may not be as big as some commercial airport, but there's a lot happening out here, and there are a lot of individuals that are putting in time and effort to make this airport have a positive impact in Effingham County, both economically, but also, you know, drawing in individuals to use it on a daily basis. So as a kid growing up, I didn't really understand what was going on over here off to the side of the highway when I would drive south to Hartville or go home. But it's really interesting now that I'm in my position to realize and find out the number of people that put in long hours, long discussions, long meetings to make projects like this possible. So I'm honored to be here. A project like this, I think it's been over a decade that it's taken to get to where we are. So I know there's been a lot of hard work and dedication, and I do want to recognize a few individuals that have joined us today, that have been invited here to celebrate this, but also that have been key planners or key members in making it happen. I'm always amazed at the hard work and dedication and the collaboration of not only our county leaders, those engineers, those companies that come in and support us, but also the city of Effingham, being the anchor of Effingham County, has been actively involved in supporting the airport as well. So we appreciate that. I think it's one of our best kept secrets. In 2019, there was an economic impact study done of the impact that it had on Effingham County, and at that time in 2019, it was around $9.6 million. So I'm sure we're well over 10 million at this point. The impact this is having, and this runway extension is only going to expand that impact. So at this time, I'm going to just name off some individuals that I want to recognize, and if you just want to raise your hand, just hold your applause till the end, but I think it's important. It's twofold for our elected officials that are here from the state and federal officials, because I want to make sure that each of them realize what we have here, so in the future, when there's funding opportunities or things come across their desk, that they remember that Effingham County Regional Airport is important to many people, and they'll keep that in mind when voting for either funding or projects to support this. And I think Greg will get into a little bit more where the funding was and how the project went. First off, I want to introduce our airport commissioners. Tony Seamer to my left here is our chairman. He'll be speaking next. Phil Toops is one of our commissioners. Phil. Ken Woltman, he's here. Ken. Jeremy Daters, one of our commissioners, and also I fill the last spot on the commission. Our airport superintendent and county engineer wears many hats, actively involved in this project. Greg Custer, he'll be speaking. Want to recognize our airport manager, Jerry Tate. There's Jerry. He's out here all the time, so if you come out here, he's the face of the airport. You're going to be seeing him, so we appreciate his hard work. So those that make my job easy and make successful things for the county, I got our county board members here: Doug McCain, Tim Ellis, Jeremy Daters as well. He serves on the board with me, and also Norbert Saltwheel. So I appreciate you guys being here and supporting us. From the city, Mayor Mike Schutzbach. See Mike in the middle there. He's got several team members here, but I do know we have some commissioners, Hank Stevens, thank you, Hank, and Larry Meisenheimer. I know that Steve Miller, the city administrator, is here. Dennis Presley, the deputy city administrator. So we appreciate you guys coming. I know we have several team members there. We have some local officials, but also our state officials are here as well. I appreciate them responding to my invitation and coming out. Our state representative Brad Hallbrook, Adam Niemerg, Adam's in the back there, and his dad I think also has a plane in the area, right? And utilizes the airport. Our state senator Steve McClure. Steve, where are you at? Right there. And from the federal side, we have our United States Congressman Mike Foss has joined us. We appreciate Mike being here as well. So some of our past county board members, I know Jim Neiman's here. He's one of our past county board members, but also served as chairman of the county board for 10 years, I believe. He also is a pilot, is that correct? And helps us out here at the airport. So we appreciate his efforts as well. Other community leaders that are here, Katie Custer's here, our new president of the chamber. We appreciate her coming out. And if I missed anybody, I apologize. I do know that Greg's going to touch on some of the project individuals with, Division of Aeronautics and stuff like that. But I do have a few names I want to point out. BJ Murray. BJ, you're here. He's the head programmer from the Illinois Division of Aeronautics, and also Clayton Stambaugh. Clayton, you're here. He's the section chief for aviation and marine transport and program planning. Did I get that right? Or the other way around? Okay. So who did I promote? You're welcome. Okay, so BJ is the IDOT section chief for aviation, marine transport, program planning, and Clayton is the head programmer. My apologies. Also, Jeff Olson and Mike Dudas from Hanson Engineers is here. Guys, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And from McCarthy Improvement, Dave Boyer and your team. Dave here. Dave? All right. And if I missed anybody else, I apologize. But at this time, again, I want to extend my appreciation for you guys being here. I'm going to turn the mic over to our Effingham County Airport Commissioner, Chairman Tony Sears.
Thank you, Josh. Wow, what a wonderful time it's been for the Effingham County Airport. 10 years we've been trying to get this runway project together with the help of people in the Department of Transportation, Aeronautics, our engineering staff, and the engineers. We finally put it together. The administration of Governor Pritzker and his program on Rebuild Illinois. We are one of the largest projects in the state. Approximately 10 years ago, or 5 years ago, we were named Airport of the Year in Illinois. That's our second time in the past 25 years or so that has happened. Additionally, we received about $900,000 from the COVID funds from the County of Effingham, and that is going toward building 10 new T-hangars, which are now hopefully about to go under bid in the next month or so. So we've got lots going on, and that's attributable to the largesse of our county board, the help of all the people from the state, the people from Hanson, our engineering staff, and my fellow commissioners who have dedicated many, many years to being here. So thank you all for coming. We appreciate it, and God bless and good future for Effingham County Airport. Right? It's a beautiful day. I am the county engineer, Greg Custer. I moved back to town 27 years ago, and they also said, oh, by the way, you're also superintendent of the airport. I think I know where it's at. I think on the bicentennial, I did my airport ride here in 76. Exciting times. But we don't, 90% of what I do is maintenance,
bridges, inspections, roads. So we don't take the opportunity so much to have a ribbon cutting or a groundbreaking. But I think it's important to do that on this occasion for a couple different reasons. Matter of fact, our highway maintenance building is just in that direction. For a couple of first, obviously it's important to communicate to the public what the airport is to their community. And second of all, most of all, take a minute to recognize those who've helped it happen. The long, steady community service of the people that just spoke. Bill Coops and Tony Seamer and the late Stan Barnes, who passed 3 months ago this month. They've been here a long time, decades. So thank you. Thank you for making me feel young, Tony. So, I think, it is a community effort. In 2010, we built the building behind us. It's the welcome mat of the community with the help of the city. Hank Stevens was a huge part of getting that off the ground and getting the city's participation. So thank you, Hank. And then there's a lot of work leading up to this particular project as well. I think Tony touched on the Airport of the Year, which 2019 when Jim Neiman was kind of running the show for the county and did some excellent work. He's the one who kind of kept this project moving in order to become project ready, to do the environmental assessment that took 2 years, to change the airport layout plan that took 2 years for the FAA to review. He kind of stepped up and kind of kept this ball rolling. At that time, we didn't know how we were going to fund it, but it's important to be project ready, shovel ready for when that time comes. Let's see what I touched on. I think Josh recognized most people in attendance. I think he even got BJ and Clayton and Todd they've really helped make this happen in a lot of different ways. They were flexible in how we were able to put the runway and the taxiway project together in one project, which is important to make this thing happen. I think they recognize the city of Effingham and the growth and what we do for the community and the economic impact statement that Josh spoke about. So thank you to the state. Again, we got project ready, but yet, a lot of our improvements out here are from federal apportionment money, which a runway extension is not high on the priority for funding for that. So it was this Rebuild Illinois Capital Improvement Program that made this happen. So they're funding 90% of the $5 million project. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here today. So thanks to the state. I appreciate it. But I guess on to the project. I think there's a couple boards out here. There's a lot to it. I can go down how many yards of concrete. I know Hank's really excited about that. But it'll be, the airport is in the right trajectory. It truly is amazing, and I'm just happy to be part of it. And thanks for sharing this moment with the county, and hopefully it continues in that direction. Thank you, and I think time to get a shovel.
Thanks, Greg. So those that have been identified, I know we've talked to you. The shovels are sitting over off the gas tank there. Grab a shovel. I want our elected officials and leaders to kind of moon in behind it so we can get a picture. So if we all want to move just over here to the right of the gas tank, you'll see some loose dirt, and that's what we're going to use as our groundbreaking area. So let's move over that way, please.